As a Forex trader, one of the most important skills you need to develop is the ability to identify the right time to enter a trade. If you are able to do that, you can increase your chances of success and maximize your profits. Sounds good? Then keep on watching. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, that's not financial advice, it's just me talking about what I do on a daily basis in the market. So let's begin. So guys, step 1 is determine trend direction. The first step in identifying a perfect Forex entry is to determine the direction of the trend. Look at the chart and see if the currency pair is in an upwards trend, downwards trend, or a sideways trend. This information will help you determine which trades to take. So for example guys, so we are here on the Euro-USD daily time frame. And how it's much easier to determine the trend direction is by using some EMAs. Right here we have an 8 moving average and a 21 moving average that determine whether I want to buy or sell the market. And the next step is you can look left guys and can see that we are making here higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows and higher highs, right? And when I look here a little bit left, you can see when I use this price action right here, you can see that the EMA is showing me that we are in a downward trend and we're making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So now you can see how you can determine the trend direction with the EMAs and with higher highs, higher lows, or with lower lows and lower highs. Now the next step is to look for support and resistance. Once you determine the trend direction, you need to look at key levels of support and resistance. This will help you determine where price may pause or reverse. So for this example, I will show you a trade that I took on Euro-USD last week. So we're using not a bar replay that I can show you in what trade I was in. And that it was around at this time right here. And what I mean now for support and resistance guys, you can argue here that this here was a support and resistance zone, and of course it was a clean support and resistance zone and you can trade from this zone, but you always want to look left. Is there any other support and resistance area? And when we look here left guys, you can see that we have actually in here another support and resistance area right in here. As you can see, we have here a touch point, here a touch point, and here a touch point. And when you look at the support and resistance area, you can see the market shoots here up, tests the zone, and aggressively melted to the downward side. So this is a very strong support and resistance area right in here. And when we look here a little bit further to the upward side, we can see we have here another support and resistance area. That is where I determined my take profit, alright? So now you have here two clean zones. And when I go now to the 1 hour time frame, you can see my entry point right in here. You can see how nicely the market shoots here up, retraces into the zone and shoots back upwards. And now we get in here another push down into the zone and we get a clear buying candle right in here. You can see it. So this was my entry criteria right in here. So we entered right here, my stop goes underneath this zone and my take profit was this support and resistance further up right here. So when we play this now further out guys, you can see the market tumbles a little bit around, testing this zone multiple times. So let's drag this a little bit out here and let's play this out further. And we're shooting up and taking out my take profit. And you can see how right away the market reacts on this area and sells off again, right? So that's always my 3-step process here guys. When I go here back to the daily, I want to determine the trend. Are we in up, down or sideways trend? Right, in this case we are in this massive upwards trend. So that's my step 1. Then I'm looking out for clean support and resistance areas. Right in here, we have determined this support and resistance area and this support and resistance area. Now that was my step 2, and then I go to the 1 hour time frame and then I'm looking out for my entry points, and you only want to trade in these clean support and resistance areas. Why? Because that's the right time to enter. You always make sure to enter on a specific area where there is high volume, and there you get your clean entries. You can see right here, guys, that we are entered this trade, and you can see how impulsively the market shoots here right away up. Alright, and takes out my take profit. Now you can counter trend, guys, right in here on this support and resistance area, and you can see how the market reacted from this zone. We shoot here up and aggressively sells off again. When you want to counter trend this, you go to the 15-minute time frame, you wait for your confirmation. Alright, you can see right in here. Let's delete this because that's a little bit a mess. So guys, you can see how we get here a clean double top. We have here 1 touch, 2 touch. That's your entry criteria. And right here, when you enter this trade, right in here, you can see how the market sells off right in here. So the perfect Forex entry signals, guys, occurring always on clean areas where you get high volume. You don't want to trade in these areas right here because there is no meaning, guys. You have here no areas that you can trade from, right? And then you get caught up and enter here and enter here and enter here and get stopped out. All right, so you'd always wait for the market to hit a specific area, and then you look out for your patterns, and there you get your best entry signals. Guys, you need to be precise and accurate in your analysis. Think of it like a game of Jenga. The more precisely you remove the blocks, the more likely your tower will stay standing. Makes sense, alright? Now step 4 is to look for price action signals. Price action signals such as pin bars and engulfing bars can provide further confirmation of potential entry points. Look for these signals at key levels of support and resistance, guys. So right here we have your example on Euro USD again, and you can see what we have determined before is support and resistance, guys. What we have here is a clean area of support and resistance. We have here a touch, market breaks through, comes here back and retested here right now. And when you want to go further, you can use trend lines as well to make your entry point even stronger. So right here, what we have here a clean trend line as well. What we have here touch point, we have here touch point, we have here a touch point, and now we reacting from this trend line again right here. So we're coming back up with this corrective move. We're touching this support and resistance area, and we're touching the trend line. So for much further confirmation, you can look out for some candlestick patterns, such as, again, pin bars or engulfing bars. So let's zoom here a little bit in, and let's play this now out a little bit further. And right here, guys, what we have in here is a clean engulfing candle right here. So that is a no-brainer, guys, to sell this chart. What we have, support and resistance. We have here nice trend line. We have lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So we are in a downwards trend. So now you can enter right away. And guys, we are here on the daily time frame. I will soon jump into the 1 hour time frame to show you how you can get this with an even tighter stop. So stops goes above the zone. Targets will be this last low right here. All right. So this was my target. So this is about a 1 to 1.6. All right. So when I play this now further out, guys, you can see how fast the market reacted from this zone, and we are shooting straight to our take profit. So let's go now back again to our entry point right in here, and let's delete these drawings that we can see the chart better. So this was our support and resistance zone right in here, and this right here was our trend line. So now, guys, we are on the daily, and we don't often trade the daily. We are more often day traders. So let's jump into the 1 hour time frame right here and to look out for some patterns. Now, what I mean by patterns, guys. So my top 2 entry patterns are always either double tops or double bottoms, head and shoulders or inverse head and shoulders. And what you can see right in here, guys, the market shoots up into my trend line and into my support and resistance area. And what we get here is this meltdown and then this correction back upwards, creating here a nice double top. So this is a no-brainer, guys, to look out for some selling opportunities. And when I go here a little bit further back right in here, so this right here in this candle, that will be my confirmation to look out for sells, because the double top was confirmed right in here and you can enter right away, guys. And now you can see how the stops goes tighter because we're entering on the 1 hour time frame. And now you can as well see that the take profit gets immediately higher, right? We have now here a 1.5, guys, instead of a 1.6. So let's drag this a little bit out and let's jump a time frame higher to speed things up. And let's play this now out, guys. So you can see how the market reacted right away and shoots down, takes out my take profit and goes further to the downward side, even with a 1.8. So guys, identifying a perfect Forex entry takes practice and patience. Remember to always consider the overall trend, look for key levels of support and resistance, use technical indicators and pay attention to price action signals. With these tips, you'll be on your way to successful Forex trading, guys. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more Forex tips and strategies. Until next time, happy trading.